Hey everyone, today's video is a topic video because I was having this conversation with another transsexual of my generation, and we got to talking about the previous generation of transgendered people. And what she said was like, the previous generation doesn't pass as well, which is statistically true. It's not a concrete fact, but it's statistically true. And that's great and all, but she gave it a negative connotation, which I don't think is okay. And I don't think that it's true that that's a negative at all. So I want to talk about how I think of the older generation. And I essentially think that I should be paying homage to them, and I should be thanking them and looking up to them, because they've done so much for me. Like the older generation has started hormones on their own. They ruined their livers, some of them died, and they did all of this research so that we could transition and look passable. They transitioned at a time when transitioning was not a science. It was up and coming, and people didn't completely understand hormones, and they risked their lives to transition. Huge. In addition, they also fought in society a lot harder than we are now. Like, you see us going out and doing advocacy and fighting for transgendered rights, but they beforehand are still fighting. And honestly, they have more of a pull because they've been transitioned longer and they're older, so they have ties to our economy, our politics, and everything, every facet of the world they're fighting in. And us, the young but good-looking generation, can do advocacy, but as far as I've seen, we're just organizing events, talking on the internet and things like that. There are actually people passing laws from the previous generation. Huge deal. So we should be thanking them for that, because they're making our future promising. Big deal. So even though they may not pass so well, I also think that we should be respecting them because they pass so well. Like, I usually get those people who come to me and they're like, oh, you're so courageous to be living your life as you wish and having your correct gender, and I'm so proud of you and everything. And I'm like, I'm not as courageous as the people back there. And that's a huge thing. Because I think that it takes an ample amount of courage to transition without passing so well. And I think that that's bigger than my transition. Like my transition, I transitioned, and within a year I'm passable and everything is okay. But the previous generation, it took 6 years for the ones who could be passable to pass. And they're still doing it. They're still living it. I think that's a lot more courage. We should recognize that. So that's kind of what I think of the older generation. I think that we should respect them a lot more. And I think that the person I was talking to probably doesn't recognize this. And I don't want to be like a preacher or anything, because it's their opinion, but still, I think it was kind of disrespectful. So let me know what you guys think. Comment down there and all that fun stuff. And yeah. I will be seeing you next week, or if you watch Trans Youth on Sunday. Voice lessons I'm doing sporadically from now on. Whenever I come up with a topic that I may want to do one on, I'll toss one up. But otherwise, Wednesday you probably won't see me. Yeah. So, see ya.